How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here as we are reacting to Tales of the Jedi, which all 6 episodes released yesterday, and I did have plans to react to them all, but I wasn't really sure on how I was going to react to this because of the fact that I wasn't sure like what format I would record these by, but I'm going to be recording these by episodes 1, 5, and 6, which I believe are centered around Ahsoka, if you know, my friend was right, because he was replying to another friend, and I thought, okay, that might be easier, because I knew these would be centered around Ahsoka and Dooku as well. So this video is going to entail episodes 1, 5, and 6, and then obviously the next reaction will entail episodes 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I am really looking forward to delving into these, especially with the fact of getting a bit more of Ahsoka, of course, as well as Dooku's downfall, because, you know, the prospect of his interactions with Qui-Gon has always been a very fascinating subject to explore, especially with how highly he spoke of him in episode 2, and we're going to, of course, see that relationship, but that's not until the next episode. Whereas what the trailer depicts for Ahsoka, of course, is her early days when she was small, and of course her training under Anakin. So yeah, I am really looking forward to going into this. So what I'm gonna do is probably leave a few quick notes before I do click on to the next episode, and then I'll go into my usual thoughts section once I've completed all 3 episodes. So with that said, let's get into episode number 1 of Tales of the Jedi. Let's go.
Yakamiso! Yakamiso! Ay! She's here! She's here!
The birthing of Ahsoka. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, it is uncanny how alike she is to Ahsoka, but with his daughter.
Not yet.
Don't make fun. You'll insult the spirits.
The trees.
Ancestors.
All right then. I meant no offense.
Only concerned, but...
Look, Ahsoka. Everywhere there is life. Value it. Honor it.
We're going for this whole circle of life situation, aren't we? With life and death. Especially absorbing all of this at such a young age. That poor thing had a family.
Kasha. Vita.
Oh, wow. There is a level of sadness there, but they don't do this out of, like, spite or whatever. It's based on traditions and teaching Ahsoka.
I think so too. We never...
Oh, no.
I shall carry you and the Kaibuk. Unless you would like to carry him.
Nice! Nice! Oh my goodness. Shit. Oh my god! Oh my... Oh! Oh! Okay! Well, I hope nothing bad happens to Ahsoka. This. Oh, no, no, no. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, shit. Boop him on the nose again.
I'm sorry, Nakia.
She tamed that beast like a champ. First showcasing of her with the Force, though, isn't it? There is a level of beauty in that. I can't lie.
Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There was no way that beast was going to be like, you know what? I woke up on the wrong side of bed this morning. I'll return you to your family. You're not bad, kid. No, that was the first showcasing of her abilities with the Force, really. So the way that she was able to kind of pacify it. So, and there was just a level of beauty in that episode, not just in terms of exploring the culture of the Togrutas, but also being able to have Ahsoka, like, I don't know, following their traditions, learning about the whole ordeal of life and death, really. So it was just really, it was a really, really nice episode, and like, even with the tension, yeah, there is just a level of beauty of it. Okay, so episode number 5.
You're right on time.
Oh, really? I thought I was late.
That's what I meant.
There it is. There's the Obi-Wan sass.
She's a fast learner.
I really wouldn't know.
Early days in terms of the Anakin and Ahsoka dynamic, isn't it? It was Kanan, wasn't it?
Impressive.
Most impressive, right?
But it's what every Jedi does.
Exactly.
Oh.
Look, you want a real test?
Name it.
Okay, I'll make you an actual test. And then we'll see what you really learned.
This is going to be pushing her to her limits, isn't it? In regards to, okay, everyone gets accustomed to this. I want us to go beyond.
You're right on time.
I thought I was late.
That's what I mean.
You owe Obi-Wan royalties there.
Captain Rex and the boys have agreed.
How long was I out?
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
He's over
Jesse
exaggerating.
really tagged you.
Sorry, Commander.
Come on, let's go again.
Jesse!
Again.
You could say Anakin, yeah, he is being very, very hardened with this, but
Again. Again.
he doesn't want basic shit.
Best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself. If you can hold off Rex and the boys, you'll be ready for anything on the battlefield. Well, yeah, anything with a blaster at least.
Yeah, I'm just thinking back to the last few episodes of Clone Wars,
You ready?
and it pained
boys.
me.
Let's go.
Whoa, wait. Oh. I recognize some of those moves there.
Let's hope all that training pays off.
Oh no, Dave, stop this! Stop this, Dave! Dave, why are you doing this?
Hang on, we have Tano in the commander.
I don't need this pain again. It was fucking rude there. Dave, that was rude. That was freaking rude. Yeah. No, in that last bit though, obviously with the time skip, there were certain moves that she utilized. Obviously, the attack from the clones. Once Order 66 came through, I did recognize that. But that was really great, and I really loved that episode, especially with Anakin putting Ahsoka through rigorous training, because she needs to go above and beyond. One could say he inadvertently saved Ahsoka, because obviously he didn't know shit was going to go down in regards to Order 66, him turning into Vader, all that jazz. But it just proves that there was a reason why Anakin put Ahsoka through such intense training, because obviously it paid off. Had Anakin not decided to push Ahsoka to her limits, come on! Come on! And the fact they've animated this as well.
Why risk it?
This hurts.
She was my friend.
My heart.
And if you should ever need anything, please contact me.
Another message sent to her. See, they think it's they think it's about you. It's not. It's not, I'm afraid. I like what we're seeing here is the aftermath of the final episode of Clone Wars, with obviously Ahsoka going to Padme's funeral and... yeah. Oh no, that's gonna fall, isn't it? And she's gonna have to use the Force! Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait. Oh.
Emperor Palpatine brought peace.
Through persecution.
Not citizens like us, only rebels who threaten the Empire.
Don't be a bootlicker.
No one is safe.
Only if you aren't loyal.
Oh, shh.
We are safe. But not because of the Empire. It's our secret. I'll meet you near the field.
Just watch her get captured and then... yeah. Oh no, God's sake!
Now remember, don't accept the first price they offer you.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh no.
Don't worry.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, I thought he was gonna try and recreate the previous day's incident.
May the Force be with you.
You little
And who might you be?
Let them go.
She's the Jedi.
Stop it!
Will you
I
shush?
told you they'd be back.
So you did.
But you're also a snitch. Ooh.
You were supposed to be dead.
Come on, Ahsoka, let's shine. Holy shit, she just turned... Holy shit! She just annihilated him! You gotta love seeing the Tantive 4 again. Oh, wait.
Please, this way.
I hope you're not taking them to Alderaan, because that's, bad.
You're ready to get back into the fight.
Heck yeah. Let's go, Queen. Nice. I really love that bridge between, obviously the ending of Clone Wars and Rebels. Because obviously we saw her being very, very... She was done, understandably. And she wanted to keep out of trouble and whatnot. And, you know, I do want to say that there are kind of, like... There are kind of links, in a sense, to Kenobi, where obviously he was, you know, chopping up meat, etc., and he cut himself off from being part of the fight. Obviously, I think that would probably be the case with a lot of Jedi as well. Although we do know that there was some, but I say that because obviously we had the trio. We had Anakin, who is obviously now Vader at this point, Kenobi, and Ahsoka. And of course, you had the Inquisitor being involved as well. The fact she was without a lightsaber, or her lightsabers, should I say, and she decided to make quick work of that Inquisitor. That was fucking boss, and I think that really is a testament to showcasing how far and how powerful she has become, and that's what I really loved about this trilogy. It's really showcased the growth of Ahsoka, really, even from a baby, even from the age of 1. She has showcased so much strength, and we saw obviously the second episode where Anakin put her through her paces. And then obviously in this episode, this was her being done, but being brought back into the fight, especially with how things have gotten worse. But that's the empathy as well. And I really, really do love how Life and Death really does put a very, very impactful message for Ahsoka coming back into the fight. Where, I mean... It was, like, going back to the comparisons on Kenobi, it was a bit more of a trying battle. But there are reasons on both fronts, really, for Ahsoka and Kenobi. Like, you can't really blame them if they took forever to get back into the fight. Because of that attachment to Anakin. But with Kenobi, he saw it literally happen. He saw... Anakin burned to a crisp, and he saw Anakin literally grow more and more deeper into the dark side. Whereas Ahsoka really didn't know until at a future date, in terms of this perspective, that Anakin and Vader were the same person. She didn't. The idea was Anakin Skywalker died, and that was it. Whereas there was a bit more of a devastating blow with Anakin turning to the dark side for Kenobi. So, but like I said, with Life and Death, it plays a very, very integral role in regards to the fact that you saw Bale mention about the fact that things are getting worse, and all those villagers who, like, you even had that male villager who snitched about the fact that there's a Jedi, and there is a lot of fear and whatnot throughout the galaxy, even if you think that Palpatine is doing the right thing. There is that fear, especially with the fact that I don't want to get myself involved with a Jedi, because that's going to land us in shit, and he thought he was doing the right thing. obviously there was guilt to come because of the fact that that village burnt to a crisp and many people died. So, and you saw how, like I said, with Bale, he said about the fact that things are going to get worse, and she saw it firsthand in regards to the fact that people, like, there could be Jedi out there. It's just a matter of which ones, survived, etc. And she doesn't want the same kind of ill treatment by other Inquisitors to be inflicted, like, especially if there are suspicions, if there are rumors. Yeah. But it's also about the fact that there is a lot of compassion, and deep inside, you've got to wonder about the fact that Ahsoka would think this is what Anakin would want. So, yeah. But I really, really, really loved going through the Ahsoka trilogy, and like I said, I feel like there is a very, very nice message of Ahsoka and how she is very, very determined to preserve that life and death situation, with the fact that like, obviously she was taught at a very early age, at the age of 1, and we're seeing through all of this her journey in terms of becoming a great warrior, to becoming a great Jedi who does protect, etc. Because you saw Anakin push her to her limits, really, because he didn't want Ahsoka to just go down the same ordinary path. He wanted her to be ready for anything, and that really does enhance you in terms of being the protective warrior that you are, really. And like I said, if Anakin didn't do that, Ahsoka would have died on that ship. She even, I'm sure she even echoed the same moves she pulled in the final episode of Clone Wars. But yeah. I was just really sad with the beginning of the last episode as well, because you gotta think, hours prior she buried her lightsabers. And she just had to fend off against a bunch of clones. She went through a roller coaster in the span of several hours. She fought Maul. She had the clones turn on her, and it was very, very painful considering that relationship, especially with Rex. And we saw how Rex did struggle as well. And yeah, she then sees Padme's funeral. So, and the fact that that's canon, really, and it really does hurt because Kenobi couldn't be there. Anakin obviously was being transformed into Darth Vader, so the only I guess strong connectivity of the trio was Ahsoka. But even then, they were friends still, so but everyone else either went into exile, who knew about Padme, etc., or they were like at the funeral as well. There were quite a few characters. I mean, Jar Jar was there as well, so and we saw Bale. But in terms of the Jedi, should I say, they either were in exile or died, those who knew Padme. And it's just really, really sad in terms of the, in terms of the connectivity to Anakin out of Ahsoka and Obi-Wan. She was the only one there. So, that intro really, really did hurt. But, no, I really, really loved going through this growth with Ahsoka, really, in terms of how she became really, really powerful, and detailing about about how incredible she became, really. And obviously that's not the ending of her story. We know she appears in Rebels. We know that she interacts with Luke. But that was I think it's just really, really impressive, like especially with that final story where she just faced off against an Inquisitor, she shouldn't have had that advantage. But because of this journey, because of the fact that she has risen so much and has always been very, very impressive, even before she officially joined the Jedi Academy, she had, you could say she had the high ground, really. That Inquisitor, like, there are many Jedi out there who have faced off against Inquisitors, and like even Obi-Wan struggled against Reva. Obviously Obi-Wan, I don't know exactly how long it was between Padme's funeral and Ahsoka working on a farm. It would have been like a good bunch of months, if anything. So even then, she wasn't as cut off from the ways of the Jedi. She wasn't, like, she still was pretty recent in terms of maintaining that Jedi status, but she was trying to hide it. Whereas Obi-Wan, it was like a decade. So there is going to obviously be that rust, but still, Obi-Wan is a freaking phenomenal Jedi. And Ahsoka just, like, it wasn't even a minute. It was akin to the whole Maul Kenobi rematch, but obviously that showed how much Kenobi learned, especially with Maul trying the same trick on Kenobi that he did to Qui-Gon. But Kenobi wasn't having any of that. But still, it was reminiscent to that, just in terms of how quick. And the Inquisitors are no easy feat whatsoever. But like I said, I think that shows how Ahsoka has grown. And it's just been really, it was just really incredible to see that journey be fully fleshed out in these trio of episodes. So, yeah, but no, that was really great, and I'm excited to check out the Dooku story. So that's going to be very fun and tragic because obviously we know bits and pieces. We know that Dooku essentially spelled out everything that was going on in regards to the Sith in episode 2, but there was, I guess ignorance wasn't bliss there, was it? So, because things could have been prevented if, Kenobi listened to Dooku, but, yeah, it's going to be very, like, whereas we're seeing Ahsoka rise further and further, even in the darkest of times, we're going to see Dooku fall, really. So, and, the things that really have pushed him to falling, really. So, it's going to be very interesting to go into those 3 episodes. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!